Golden Blue Dude here with you again. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I do college football videos every single day. So if you don't like this video, you still might find a video that you might like. We have breaking news out of the Pac-12. Larry Scott, no longer the commissioner of the Pac-12, and they're bringing in George Kliavkoff. I think this was a much needed change for the Pac-12. Look, I don't know if this is a good hire or not. It's too early to tell. But anything, and I mean anything, had to have been better than Larry Scott. That dude might have set back the Pac-12 a good 10 years. They haven't been to the playoffs in 4 years. 4 years. I'm not a Pac-12 fan, but when I watch the playoffs, I want to see some variety. I'm just going to be honest with you. The playoffs have started to get boring. Boring! And I know. Alabama and Clemson, they're perennial powerhouses. You're going to see them in the playoffs. Ohio State in and out. Notre Dame in and out. But that 4th spot, maybe Oklahoma. But no Pac-12 teams. None. They don't sniff it. Last year, they actually had sort of a chance with USC. But what happened? Oregon got the bid because Washington couldn't make it. And Oregon became the Pac-12 champs. That was a one-off. That was just a crazy year. I'm not going to blame the Pac-12 for that. But I can blame the Pac-12 for their decision-making. They decided not to have a season way too early. Nobody followed suit except for the Big Ten, but they both turned around and said, wait a minute, we are going to play. But the Pac-12 decided way too late. They couldn't get enough games in to make the playoffs. USC made a go of it, but they ended up losing the Pac-12 championship. Honestly, I think Larry Scott left the Pac-12 in worse shape than when he found it. Yeah, they expanded, whatever. But has that really helped? The Pac-12 is not making all that much money anyways. First off, get rid of Colorado. Let them go back to the Big 12. That's where they belong. Are you listening, Pac-12? Invite Boise State and BYU. That's who you need in the Pac-12. The Holy War in the Pac-12? Are you kidding me? Cha-ching, cha-ching. Make money decisions and put your conference in a position to be successful. Larry Scott was a buffoon. I don't know who he listened to as far as advice, but whoever it was, they were terrible. He made terrible decisions, and the Pac-12 straight up suffered because of Larry Scott. There's no denying that. There is no reason that the Pac-12 cannot be competitive and get into the playoffs at least every other year. I'm not saying you should make it every year, but 4 years, that's way too long. Way too long. Like I said, I'll give y'all a break from last year because Larry Scott made a terrible decision, said no football, and then didn't start back and retract his actions until it was way too late and decided to have a 6-game season. Are you kidding me? What a moron Larry Scott is. There's not enough words in the dictionary to describe him. There's not enough. So I applaud the Pac-12. You finally made a change, a necessary change. Don't know if it was a good hire or not. Only time will tell, but it's got to be better than Larry Scott. That dude was a straight-up, grade-A moron. You know it. So the Pac-12 needs to stop treading water and start making the playoffs. Let's have a little bit of variety. Be competitive. I'm a college football fan. Yes, my team is West Virginia, but I love college football. I want to see some good games. I want to see some variety. And the Pac-12 is a part of that recipe. Look, there's only 4 spots in the playoffs. So they're not going to be able to make it every year because 2 of the spots are usually taken by Alabama and Clemson. So that leaves the Pac-12, the Big 12, and the Big 10. So every once in a while, you're not going to make the playoffs. But a 4-year drought, no. That's inexcusable. Do better. Let's get back on track. Larry Scott in the rearview, which, by the way, he made a statement saying that he was going to have a smooth transition. Isn't that the way it's supposed to go? Were you scheduling a strike or a sanctioned fight in a ring or something like that? Bare fists? First one to draw blood wins? I don't know. Congratulations on having a smooth transaction, because that's what normal people do anyways. Rear view mirror, Larry Scott. You're going to be an afterthought. You'll be known as one of the worst commissioners of all time. Good luck in your future endeavors, but as a commissioner, you sucked. So no more excuses, Pac-12. Get it done. Start making the playoffs. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.